Truth, lies, shenanigans.
All right. So the amazing 19-year-old Coco Gauff won another match in the U.S. Open. And as of our recording right now, she's heading into the semifinals and seems to be a favorite to win the title. Well, the other day, me and my wife got to talking about Coco Gauff, and she told me about her first match where Coco got into it with one of the refs. And she started talking about like this angry black woman this, angry black woman that. So I was like, I got to check this out. And so when I looked at the tape, it was reminiscent a little bit of the Serena Williams rant to the judge in 2018, where, she was cited. Well, it got into the social media where they were talking about this angry black woman trope. And yeah, Coco was complaining that her opponent, German player Laura Siegmund, was going too slow between serves. Mm-hmm. But then when I looked at the video a little more, I mean, she was going slow. And the commentators were saying the same thing. And I saw another video where Laura was also complaining to the judge, and she ended up getting a warning for going slow. So anyway, my wife was really into this angry black woman thing. So I'm going to save my thoughts a little bit. But what do you guys think? Are women like Serena and Coco who voice their complaints, are they stigmatized by this angry black woman stereotype? What do you think, Gianni? Are you an angry black woman?
I can be sometimes. I'm going to be honest. But I'm so tired of that narrative. Like, hang it up. Okay? Because at the end of the day, I think that even if she was to voice her opinion being white, it wouldn't be the stigmatized thing. I don't think the people that are actually talking about this being a stereotype and the angry black trope are people that kind of want to make a big deal out of it. Because when you watch the video, you see how she goes about it. She wasn't really coming across like belligerent. Like, she was literally just passionate, expressing what she felt was wrong. So I feel like how she went about it didn't give me angry black woman vibes at all. I was expecting to see that a little bit. But no, I'm tired of it. I think even like you guys are probably tired of hearing the narrative, the angry black woman. And it's like this aggressive, deep-rooted thing that's been here since like slavery, to be honest. Like, it's deep-rooted in like slavery.
I mean, do you think the angry black woman trope, the stereotype is real? I mean, is it something that exists? I mean, so it does exist. You're just tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it because media projects it out too. Like, media makes it a thing too, and they kind of play on it, especially in like, speaking from my culture. I mean, my generation's culture is like, they'll say a darker skinned girl is more of that angry black woman stereotype than a lighter skinned girl. And they'll kind of put that thing as a thing too. But just not to digress, it is something that is still put out there, and media is one of the biggest players in like perpetuating that stereotype.
Before I get to Rob,
continuing things.
Jacqueline Robinson says, I agree with Gianni. I think it's a non-issue, even though the trope is exhausting. It exists, but it doesn't apply in this situation. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, I don't think it applies in this situation either, to be honest, because when I check things out, Coco spoke up when it was warranted. And really, we should be glad that she did, because the umpire was trying to white-splain away Coco's experience when she was talking about the rule breaking. And, like, I mean, it's barely noticeable, sure, but, her opponent, Laura Siegmund, was slowing the pace of the match. And technically, that's cheating. So, the nice thing is that this interaction was caught in 4K and the whole world got to witness it. I think of other tennis players. I mean, as far as tantrums, I think of like John McEnroe. I think of that guy losing his mind.
Is that an angry white guy?
Screaming. Right? I mean, exactly. No one was talking about an angry white guy trope. It was just, man, that John McEnroe, he's
an asshole,
he's
right?
Something. Right? Yeah, well, that was the consensus. But yeah, no, it's true. The trope is definitely around. I I can't say that culturally it's something that I'm really aware of.
Right.
Right.
But I know that the trope is alive and well. It's presented in media. It's presented, and they're just trying to spark outrage by calling it the angry black woman, because Coco had every reason to advocate on her behalf on the court, and her coach was encouraging her to engage the umpires, and like, you got to say something. You've got to say something.
Yeah.
So she did.
I think sometimes we're reaching. I think we as black people sometimes reach a little bit too far. And, I get that there is an angry black woman stereotype, and it's more than just a label. It is a systemic issue that black women do face, where as soon as you get angry, you can be dismissed because, it's just an angry black woman. So whatever their concerns aren't important. It's just an easy dismissal. Right. Angry black woman. It's just her again, right? And so I get it, and black women do get silenced, but I don't know. I just didn't feel it like you guys. I didn't see it, and I'm trying to tell my wife. I'm like, I don't know about this one. I don't think this is an angry black woman thing right here. I mean, she's just complaining, and then it seems normal to me. I mean, everybody's agreeing with her. They're booing the. They're booing the German woman.
But it's interesting that it's like, I just feel like it's black people that would call her out on that and kind of be like, oh, she's doing too much or whatever. But it's like, we kind of perpetuate it too, like our own culture, like we do that same thing. And I think that it's okay to have your feelings about it, but I think it's so embedded for like black women to have that stereotype that now we're scared to even have that be said about us. So we go about it in a way where we're trying to be soft and we're trying to make sure we don't speak so loud, or so we have to like manage other people's emotions basically, because how we talk is a threat. like when we're passionate, it's scary. Like, okay.
And so you can easily get dismissed. I mean, I think we need to continue to we need to continue to dismantle harmful stereotypes like this, right? And to kind of recognize when they're happening. But we do run the risk of diluting the conversation, right? Because if we're always, everything is this black woman problem, the angry black woman thing, and we just, then people start to be more dismissive of when it does happen and when it does occur. I don't know. Anyway, I totally disagreed with my wife. So, I think it was reaching.
I mean, she has a point to her point. There's a reason she has, because I mean, as a black woman, you do kind of want us to not get picked on so much all the time. Like, especially if I see Serena out there and she's getting a little loud, I'm like, all right, calm down, hot pants. Like, you just want them to
there you go. That's you. You see, you're being dismissive. You being dismissive.
No, I love him.
you just calling her an angry black woman. I get it.
Call her hot pants.
All right. Jacqueline Robinson says, some of us are old enough to remember Jimmy Connors, John McEnroe, like Robbie was saying, throwing rackets, etc. The angry black woman trope is used to silence us. It's particularly hurtful when black men take it up. Interesting. It's actually it's even more interesting because the that same day that we had the conversation, we were out. I don't know. We were at a concert, and and she was saying something to me. I was like, "You don't have to get angry." And she's like, "There you go, angry black woman." I was like, "Oh my God, here we go. Oh my goodness."
You gaslighter, man.
I know, right?
You lit her up. You're awful.
All right, is this truth, lies, or shenanigans?
This I think it's
shenanigans.
I don't know. I think this is.
I think it's true.
Truth. I don't think it's shenanigans.
It's being overinflated. It's being
okay. Fair enough. So you're going the other way.
It is overinflated.
You're making that.
They are doing the most.
Yeah. It is a bit over the top. I don't agree this time. So normally I'd be in agreement and be like, oh, pro-black, but not this time. I think my wife was surprised when I disagreed with her, actually.
Yeah.